Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn how to use Microsoft Excel and get the value, statistics values, mean, median, standard deviations, and the percentage of cubes. Let's check this example here. Concrete cube, compressive strength. So this compressive strength, this is mechanical properties for specific samples here. And in this example here, talk about concrete cube were measured at 28 days for 40 cubes. So there are 40 cubes here. If you found here, they found 40 samples, 1 to 10, here from 21 to 30 samples, and then until 31 to 40 samples here. So 40 samples have been tested and mechanical properties, which compressive strength has been measured for each sample, as you can see here. So results are shown below. These are results that you are look at. 10 samples here, 10, another 10, another 10, another 10 sample. Each samples has its own mechanical properties, which compressive strengths here. Many samples here. And we would like to learn what is the mean here. How to calculate the mean using Microsoft Excel, and then asking about the median, how to calculate the median, and then a standard deviation. So let's have a look to Microsoft Excel there and back to this example. So if you have the data here, you will given this data and your file, you'll find this data uploaded here. These are exact the numbers that you saw a few seconds ago on slides. So how to start with this one, order to calculate the mean, median, and standard deviation. Very straightforward, easy one. You collect all data here, these all mechanical properties, all compressive strengths, these ones and this one. So what we're going to do, copy these values here, Ctrl C, and have another blank column, Ctrl V, and another the other results, Ctrl C, copy, and then paste here. And we can name this data here all values of compressive strengths here. If you are not familiar with the screen interface of Microsoft Excel, it's quite easy. Each column has a letter here, as you can see, and each row has a number. For example, here we can define each cell by the column, letter, and number. So this cell, for example, is called F5 because it's in column F and it's in row 5, as you can see here. So after the question now, what after I copy paste? This is easy stuff. So what is next here? You go to scroll down at the end of your values here, and you'll find blank cell. We can write, make a title here, and write. We are going to have mean in this blank cell here. So in this one, you'll find this icon here. This is summation icon. I will not click here. I will click on the small arrow next to this icon here. But before this one, I need to confirm something. You have to click on this cell because if you click anywhere in this blank cell, the function will come in this cell. We need to calculate the mean here to organize our work. So click to the small arrow next to this submission here, and you'll find this word average. Click on average. You'll find it's saying the average from F4, column F, start with the value 4 to F, same column, to 43. Look to the last thing, it's 43 here. So just click enter here, so you'll got the mean for all the value here, starting from F4, as you can see, this is F4 to F43. So it's quite easy and stressed process. And then we need to calculate the median here. And you know what's mean by the median is the middle number here. But middle number, you can see here, all values are randomly arranged. We need to sort it out, make it in order here. So you need to highlight all your values, as you can see here. These are values, and we're going to calculate the median here, but median is the middle number. So we need to arrange this number from smallest to largest or largest to smallest, doesn't matter. So I need to highlight the data that I have. This all data that I have, and then go to sort, as you can see here, sort and filter, and it's asking you sort smallest to largest, that would be fine, and continue with the current selection, sort. So all of these are organized and arranged. So click into this blank cell, go to the small arrow here next to the function, and you'll find no median here. So right click on more functions, and in this search box you write median, yeah, it's here, median. Okay, and it's telling you from F4 to F43, not 44, it's 43, and then okay, and you got the median number. And then we need to calculate standard deviation, standard. So I write standard deviation here. This is the abbreviation for standard deviation. And again, go to this small arrow next to the function, and you will not find a standard deviation here. More functions, and search for standard. The standard deviation you'll find here stdev, and click OK, and you'll find it's from F4. I know it's my data to F43, so 43 here. This is the last data and my values, and I hit OK. So this is the standard deviation. Then we will back to our examples, which asking for mean, median, standard deviation. So we got all these things, and then asking you find the percentage of cubes that lie within plus minus one standard deviation of the mean. And from this sentence here, we need to add one standard deviation to the mean and take one, take one of standard deviation from the mean. So let's here, if we look, this is the mean plus minus standard deviation. This will give you the limits. What is the upper limits and lower limits of samples that you are looking for? So if this is the mean, I take it away. I take a standard deviation away from the mean. We give you the lower limit. So this is the lowest compressive strength that you will take it here. And if you add a standard deviation to the mean, this is the maximum limit. So you are going for normal situation. It's important to have specify what is lower limit of your mechanical properties and what's the upper limit of your mechanical properties. Any properties lower than this limit, you will not take it, and any properties above this limit, you will not accept it. So we need to uh, understand that the lower limit calculated here is 29.22 and the maximum limit is 38.52. We need to count how many samples we will accept here. So we need to back to our Excel sheet and find out the lower limit was 29.2. So there is no 29, but I will take this from here. So I'll highlight from this one until 38.5. So this is the maximum thing that I'll take it here. So I'm going to this this is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. So all these samples here highlighted, including the lower limit and upper limit, will be taken. So all from here, 1, 2, and you can just drag this to the end to count how many samples will be taken. So 24 samples will be taken. And as you can remember, it's all samples are counted as 40 samples. So 24 out of 40 samples will be taken. So back to the slides here, telling you that we have 24 values accepted within these limits. So 24 out of 40 times 100 will give you 60%. So this is the answer of few of the questions. What is the percentage of what's the percentage of cubes that lie within one plus minus standard deviation? Hope this is clear. Please watch the video once again in slow pace so you can answer